You're listening to Japan Baseball Weekly. News, interviews, analysis, and hot takes about all 12 NPB teams. Hosted by Jim Allen and John E. Gibson.
All right, it's a pleasure to have Ryan McBroom on the show in person. How you doing, buddy?
Good, man. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Hey, it's finally nice to meet you, shake your hand, and look you in the eye and say hello. Been a long time since we've been able to do this, so I'm always excited doing the interviews now. How's this year for you compared to last season?
Yeah, it's definitely an easier adjustment, that's for sure. The teams were pretty comfortable with each other this year. Last year is my first year, so it was kind of a new deal. Everything was new. Coming back this year for the second go-around it's a lot more comfortable, and guys are just comfortable around each other, so it's been fun.
All right, and how about your numbers? How satisfied were you with the season you had last year? What are you trying to do this year?
Right. Oh, yeah, we're never satisfied. Always trying to improve each year and win games, most importantly, man. When you're winning, usually your numbers are there, so that's kind of been my focus as of right now, and moving forward, that's what it will be.
Like after the season, did you evaluate yourself and try to focus on some things to work on, and what were they?
Yeah, definitely. Mainly just kind of the basics, man. It's kind of hard to train back home for Japanese style, but I kind of had an idea of how to attack pitchers. The most important thing, just relaxing and making sure my body's moving properly when I'm hitting. So that's pretty much what I focused on.
Now, how has the managerial change been?
Oh, it's been great, man. It's been great. Last year was great as well, but this year the guys too are just they understand us, man. They're team, they're players, coaches. They just understand what we're going through, how we're feeling that day, and they're really easy to play for. So it's been great.
Now, you probably never saw I play as a player, but I saw him a lot, and I interviewed him a few times, and he's a very calm guy, very nice guy.
Yeah. I
can't see him really voicing displeasure with anything, but I guess you have to do that as a manager. So how much of that have you seen?
Oh yeah, I haven't seen much of it, man. He's super relaxed, easy manager to play for. He wants to win. He knows how to win, most importantly, and it's been really fun so far this year. So I'm looking forward to keep going.
Now, what are the differences that you see between last year's roster and this year's roster?
It's pretty similar, to be honest. With the addition of Davidson this year, it's been great to have.
You think?
Yeah, it's been awesome to have for me personally and for the team. He's doing a great job, and the roster so far is pretty much been the same, to be honest. But guys are better this year. I've seen improvements from everybody, man. It's been really fun.
That's what I always look for, is you never know what second-year player, maybe even third-year player is going to make a jump. The light goes on, the mental part it slows down for them, and they get better. Did you see anything like that happening in spring training?
Oh yeah, definitely. All the young guys, man. All the young guys, they work their tails off, and they come out here and they produce too. When they're put late in the game, either on defense or a pinch hit, they just come through. It's been fun to see. Now,
you talked about Matt a second ago. How do you guide him through the odyssey that is that first year in MPB?
Yeah. It's definitely more of a mental challenge, because you play a certain way your whole life. You eat certain foods, you have a certain schedule your whole life, and then all of a sudden it kind of just switches on you, and you got to be open to it. You got to be mentally prepared to go through that grind when no one's there to talk to, and so I've kind of more tried to prepare him mentally about the big changes, and then the game will come along with that. So
now, as far as the Carp, how do you describe what the lineup is like to friends and family back home when they ask you what's the team like?
Yeah. No, my main thing is just guys know how to hit. They know how to put the ball in play. They don't strike out. They hit super balanced. Everybody's so balanced, and everybody can just hit any pitch. I mean, you can bounce the ball up there, and the guys are going to hit it. Like Nishikawa's going to hit that. And it's been really, really awesome to be a part of and to watch too. It's fun.
Now, there seem to be no easy nights in the Central League. Even the lowly Dragons, because they have a bad record, they have good pitching and defense, they're hard to beat. So how do you approach the everyday grind?
Yeah, I mean, anyone can win in this league at any given point. I mean, there's 6 teams, and it's just a constant battle all the way until September. So that's how it was last year, and that's how it's going to be this year. And we're prepared for it.
The Bay Stars, however, are off to a really good start. I mean, they just picked up Trevor Bauer, put him in the mix. They've got good pitching anyway. So how much do you view them as a favorite for the Central League, or do you even pay attention to their stuff this early?
Yeah, no, it's way too early for me. Obviously, they're a good team, but there's a lot of good teams in this league, and anyone can take off at any given point. And it's only May, man. I don't usually look at that until about late August, to be honest with you, because anything can happen, really. It's just a constant fight every single day.
Now, how is it playing in a small market city like Hiroshima? You must be recognized everywhere. And
Yeah. You're pretty, you stand out a lot. There's not too many foreign visitors, so they recognize me. And the city's phenomenal, man. The people are great, very welcoming. I love it there.
So how much are you a believer in momentum? Because you guys had a really big momentum win. I mean, if you're a fan and you're looking,
Yeah.
you're like, how much are you a believer in that carrying over to like next day or next series? Or anything?
Yeah, for sure. Momentum's huge. That's in every sport too. But mainly here, yeah. With the off day every Monday, it's hard to kind of continue that momentum. But you know, when you can win weeks at a time, that's kind of how I like to look at it. Just each week, try and win as much as you can. So,
how much do you bask in a win like that, or do you just try to forget it as soon as you wake up the next morning? How do you approach that?
It's tough when you got a day game, when you have a night game and then a day game the next day. You don't have too much time to celebrate, but you're right back at the ballpark. So we're gonna go ahead and try and win today.
All right, last question. What's your other sport that you like to watch?
Oh, football, NFL.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
What team?
Giants fan.
A Giants fan.
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh, I think I'm gonna cut this video off.
Come on now.
All right. Well, good luck. Stay healthy. Appreciate it.
Thanks. See you guys.